XTH Creates!
Welcome back to XTH Creates. I'm XTH, and today we're not going to be doing anything Sonic related at all. So I'm just saying that right out the gate, so if you're only here for Sonic stuff, maybe you should watch something else. On the main channel behind the scenes, I've been slowly working on this LEGO Star Wars stop motion. I wanted it in time for The Mandalorian and Grogu, but that time has since passed and I haven't done a single frame. Anyways, one of the assets that I'm going to need for it is a Naboo Starfighter. So I've got one, but you'll notice a huge lack of gray pieces, and that's because I wanted to do it's a pretty simple modification, it's nothing huge. I want to take all of the light bluish gray LEGO bricks
and make them chrome just like they appear in the movie.
And I've got just the thing to do it. So, let's get into it.
Alrighty, so before we go spray happy, I need to first take care of some of these pieces like this one that have these stickers on them. And the plan for that is to use one of these hobby knives. These are essentially X-Acto knives. So with a combination of these knives and this painter's tape, we're going to cover up the sections of these pieces with the stickers. That way, they'll still show up when I go ahead and spray paint them. So let's do that first. Masking off the stickers is easy, although I kind of just eyeballed it, which means that the job didn't come out perfectly, but it'll be more than good enough for what it is I need to do. And spray painting is even easier. Now that everything that needs to be masked off is, I can just go willy-nilly and just make sure that I really get every edge. I didn't really bother with the undersides of these pieces because I kind of figured anything on the underside is going to be stuff that you can't see anyways. So, respirator on, time to spray. And that's it. Now I just have to wait until the spray paint dries and I can start putting the pieces together. Now, through the magic of video editing, it is suddenly time for me to go ahead and just check all the pieces, make sure that everything's good to go, and to take off all that masking tape. It's about time to build. I wish I hadn't thought about this now, but thought about this at 3 AM when I started building, but I probably should have kept all those metallic pieces together so that I had some way of separating everything to make things easier to find when I actually went to build. But, you know, here we are. And here is the final part of the process. Building. So, the set that I got wasn't a complete build, but it doesn't matter. It was just missing like 1 or 2 of the side builds. It had everything important, I would say. And not to mention, again, I did this at like 3 or 4 AM, and it took me about an hour and a half to complete the build. So you're seeing this sped up 20 times. Because I don't really think you want to go through an hour in real time of me building a Naboo Starfighter, so yeah. But again, you can see that the light gray pieces are now shiny, as they would appear in the movie, and I'm actually super happy with how this turned out. I didn't even realize that the original LEGO ship came with like a stand or anything like that. Like, I thought they had started doing that a couple years later. But no, this 2015 Naboo Starfighter even comes with a buildable stand and stuff. I don't know, maybe I'll go ahead and get the pieces needed to do the other side build, or maybe I won't. I don't know how much I care, but if you'd like to skip seeing me build this ship, then I would suggest you to skip to this time code, and you can see what the final product looks like. Otherwise, I'm just gonna shut up and just let you see the rest of it. And there's a Naboo Starfighter done. Now it's just a side build to help little Anakin get into the ship. And there we are. Now let's see the final product. And here is our Naboo Starfighter. As I was saying before, it's a pretty simple job. Just spray painting all the light gray pieces into becoming chrome, and that's all you really need for something like this. This reminds me a lot of the old UCS Naboo Starfighter, which actually did have all of its gray pieces be chromed down. Now, I thought about going that route and just purchasing a generic version of that set, but I figured if I'm gonna do this, I might as well get the actual playset. Now I just have to get the Anakin Skywalker minifigure from my Sith Infiltrator set to pilot it, and then we'll be good to go. But that's all I got for you this time. I tried to keep it short and sweet. So, with that said, this is XCH Creates, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.